Welcome to Graded server. These are the plugins we run in here. I'll include the IP in the info. So those are all the plugins we run. You can see right there. All of them are very fair. This is a very good server. The admin's very friendly. Here are the rules. Very important not to come in with client mods. Those will get you banned pretty quick if you don't remove them. Here are the towns. Grand Luxor, Karnak, Syracuse, and Thebes are all admin owned. So as I'd assume, they're very nice, and as you should too. Zeddyland, Turtle Land, Cairo, Vegas, Newtown, Scottypalooza, which is my town. Over here we have the useful commands like /warp or /sethome or /online to see the players who are online. You can get a basic kit of tools by typing /kit tools, which are wooden. /lottery to buy lottery tickets and stuff like that. The ranks, you can become a moderator just by being friendly and active. Helpful is always good. So I'm going to start off with showing you the A shop, or the admin shop, and that's down here. Pretty much the backbone of the economy server, because you can buy and sell pretty much anything in this shop. To get to this location, you type /warp shop, which if you join the server, you'll memorize all the warps pretty quickly. But on my left and right, you have user-owned shops, which you can acquire one through Graded, the admin. But down here is the actual server shop, and it pretty much has your essentials like cobblestone, glass, double step, glowstone, netherrack, sandstone, leaves, wool, wood, and you can buy and sell, which I'll give you a little tutorial on that later. You can, all your mining stuff right here. So I'm going to show you the nicest town in this server, nicest city actually. It's actually quite large. It's called Grand Luxor, so I'm going to type /warp Luxor. As it loads, I will show you the signs, the rules. Do not steal, do not build without permission, do not mess with the environment, buildings must follow the city's theme, you know. So I'm going to show you the second server shop, which, you know, there's only 2 in the whole server, so yeah. As I'm coming here, I'll give you a little introduction to the economy. In this economy, there's about $2.6 million cycling around the server, whether it's in the shops or users. So once again, you have user-owned shops on the left and right, basics right here. Downstairs is the exact same setup. Diamond block, gold, iron ingot, iron block, you know, everything, same thing. Same prices here as well. Now up here to my left, or my right, don't really know my left and right as well, is the palatial area of Grand Luxor, which is where all the palaces are built for Grand Luxor. Right here is Graded's palace, which is easily the nicest palace you'll find in the server. I won't go in it, but I'll just walk around for a bit. You know, very nice. More palaces down that way, but you know, not as important. I was showing you other stuff in this video. I'm just gonna fly over. I'm a VIP, so I can fly. I'm just gonna fly down here. Now up here's the residential area. My left and right there, 2 houses. They're actually pretty big. All pretty much waterfront. Nice little view. As we go down the stairs, you'll see more houses. Lots of windows. Gives it a nice look. And I'll actually show you one house for sale over here. This one is one of the smaller, medium-sized houses of Grand Luxor. There's actually a couple larger ones for sale. Got a nice little balcony out here over the street. Nice view of the harbor, which has lots of boats. Server has some pretty cool looking boats. We'll go back down that side. That's pretty much the gist of Grand Luxor. There's other stuff, and that's the main part. I'm going to show you another city which is a lot smaller, and it's not moderator owned. It's actually owned by Colonel Nick, who is actually talking right now. And it's called Warp Mile High. It's very small, but very well made, I'd say. There are free houses here, free plots. I think he's going to expand it soon, because it is just a dirt platform, very high in the sky. It's a little, I guess you can say a palace right here. We do have gates and elevators, which I'll show you right here. You right-click the sign that says gate, opens the gate. Right-click again, goes back down. Here we have a staircase, I guess. You know, some large rooms. But that's not the point. I'd like to show you the elevator mod. Lift up, right-click that, brings me to the top floor. What do you know, I'm at the bedroom. Which in the server, beds do not work because of time mods where you can change the time of day. So that would really screw up if beds worked. So I'm just going to right click that again. That'll bring me back down. What do you know? Back in the beginning. I'm just going to open that gate again. So, yeah, that's Mile High, one of the very smaller towns. Not as nice as others, but I think it's a very well-made town. So I'm going to show you Turtle Land, which is moderator-owned. So it'd be a lot nicer, because moderators take a little more pride in their work than other users. Not to say Collinwood does not. This city offers a lot of free plots, because it's large. And lots of free houses, because if you join the server, you'll realize Turtle Boy is a very generous player. Little hotel right there. So yeah, very nice looking town. I like the look of it. The grass makes it look very friendly and environmental. Now, one of the very important parts of this video is to show users how iConomy works. So I'm just going to warp to my home to smelt some iron, which I probably should have pre-made for this video, but I did not. So we're just going to go into my furnace room and put one iron in there. Just give that a sec to melt. Alright, we have one iron ingot, which can be acquired through mining. You just have to find an area outside of a city that is not protected by someone. So we're going to warp to the shop, warp shop. We're going to go down to the server shop, which is where most people sell their items, because it's you know, constant price. Most people won't offer more. So it gets a bit tricky with selling stuff. You have to click the sign. To buy something, you do the opposite side, so you right click to buy something and you left click to sell something. So we're gonna left click to sell this iron ingot, and if you look down at my slot to see the iron ingot, it'll disappear. And then in the chat it'll say you sold one iron ingot for $100. That's pretty much the basis of iConomy. You can sell other things like grass or dirt or cobblestone, but it won't be worth nearly as much as iron or gold or diamonds. Now over here, which is, we're right outside the spawn, and it's just my computer's having trouble buffering everything because I'm making this video. So in here we have the tree farm, which is a public farm where people can mine trees, you know, chop down everything, get some wood to start off with. And if you're lazy like me, you can just go buy wood. And here's a public farm, which I guess someone mined all the wheat, but there were many rows of wheat. Here we have cactuses. So now let me show you the public mine by going to /warp mine. So you know, you can, each side, I'm gonna go in right here. As you can see, it's been pretty much stripped of all its minerals and all its ores, but you can expand it. It'll take a while to find a new spot, but you'll get to it. So I'm just gonna go back to spawn. And yeah, that is my video, or the introduction to Graded Server. Look for the IP in the info, and feel free to join. This server is great, and it's the only server I play on. I really think that it's a very well made and fair server, so I hope to see you here. Thank you.